you some information. Last year, I did a video regarding the Grammys, and which got a lot of attention. I think it was last year, or the year before. Where I pointed out a lot of the symbolic Illuminati symbolism in the Grammys. Okay, this year I didn't. I didn't watch the Grammys because of that. I really didn't want to see that stuff. But since social media is the way it is, and you see stuff online. I ran across a few things about Bad Bunny at the Grammys. Now, that being said, immediately the Holy Spirit revealed certain things to me, and I said, you know what? I have an obligation to put this out there. So, this is the message that I want to bring to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you right here. If I flip my camera, if we look here, when was the first case of COVID-19 reported in the US? Okay. All right. The first cases in North America were reported in the United States in January 2020. Okay. All right. So in January 2020, the first cases were reported in the US. Now, a lot of Bad Bunny fans, especially here in Puerto Rico, they knew that back in 2019, and even at the Grammys of 2019, Bad Bunny was wearing this. All right? He was wearing that back in 2019. All right? Okay, look, if you can see there, he has a mask that says Bad Bunny 2019. There was no reason for him to be wearing a mask in that time frame, 2019. Now, what happens? We've always said that a lot of these artists are influenced by the Illuminati. Okay, right there, as you can see, 2019 pictures. But yet, COVID started when? January 2020. So an entire year before, Bad Bunny was already wearing face masks. Now, the rumor has it here in Puerto Rico that supposedly he had some issue with his teeth, which was just like rumored because nobody at the time even knew why he was wearing a mask. No other artists were wearing a mask. But then it turns out, COVID-19 shows up, the entire world is wearing a mask. So, could this have been something symbolic? Could it have been that Bad Bunny was telling us or knew about, what was coming? Interesting. But if you say anything like that, you're a conspiracy theorist. Okay, let's fast forward to now, all right? And Bad Bunny shows up at the Grammys wearing black, which symbolizes death, showing a sunflower, which symbolizes longevity, and the little hat or hairstyle or whatever thing he has. Look at it well. Ain't it kind of strange? Does it not look like a COVID protein spike? Interesting. Why would he be wearing something that looks similar to a COVID protein spike in 2020, and in 2019, before COVID shows up, he's wearing a face mask? Very interesting. So, you got a COVID spike, all right? You got Bad Bunny once again symbolizing death, symbolizing the protein spike, which that in turn symbolizes the vaccine, because the vaccine is a modified RNA, and what it does, it mimics what? The vaccine mimics the protein spike. So, is Bad Bunny once again revealing to the people in advance that the vaccine will bring death, will bring a longevity of death, and more? That looks like if you cover this up there, you got that whole triangle Masonic Illuminati Eye of Horus type thing. And to add to that, okay, when I mentioned the whole Eye of Horus, if you're not a follower of Bad Bunny, okay, I'm gonna show you. This was not too long ago, probably about maybe a year ago. This is what Bad Bunny was sporting: a third eye, symbolizing the Eye of Horus. Okay, this was one of his main things. He stopped doing it. So everything he does, okay, from what I gather, is symbolic. You know, you're wearing a face mask in 2019 prior to the COVID, all right? And then now all of a sudden, you your hairstyle resembles that of a COVID spike, you know, and that's what's going on, guys. Now, you can take this however you want to take it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking things from a spiritual realm. I kind of like the guy. He's entertaining. I'm not a real big fan of his music, but I've heard it and it's pretty cool, I guess. You know what I mean? I'm a pretty hip guy. But when I see symbolism, when I see these things, I have to let him out there. You know what I mean? Is he conscious to what he's symbolizing? Is this premeditated? Does he know something, or do his handlers make those decisions? I don't know. You know what I mean? And that's where the whole conspiracy theory comes in. But facts are the facts. All right? Facts are the facts. COVID, right here. First case reported in the US, January 2020. Yet, Bad Bunny in 2019, all of a sudden, without anybody doing anything, was sporting face masks. Face masks, 2019. You know, then all of a sudden, COVID takes over, and due to sporting a hairstyle or a hat that resembles a protein spike, black symbolizing death, that symbolizing the triangle, the eye of Horus, and the the sunflower signifying longevity. So, in other words, the message that I take from this is that COVID and death involving COVID and the vaccine will be around for a very long time. That is the message that I gather from Bad Bunny. Um, since this video, you know, depending, seeing how people welcome this video, if you guys want, let me know, and I will watch the Grammys, and I'll point out more symbolism that I see within. I really don't want to watch it, you know what I mean? But you know, if I see that the subject is interesting to people and people want to hear about it, just let me know. So if you like these videos, if you like the information that I bring, you want to make a little donation, my PayPal link will be in the description. Any amount that comes in helps us continue what we're doing, continuing our projects and our videos and our, you know, and our talks about politics and religion and God and conspiracy theories. So take care, guys. God bless, and keep your eyes open because the devil is loose.